the game-changing moments, the entire world on the edge of their seats, followed by an explosion of celebration. This was more than just basketball. This was the era of Michael Jordan. For those who grew up in the 80s or 90s, his name represented far more than that of a mere athlete. It became a legend, one that reshaped the NBA from a national league into a worldwide sensation, ruling the game with unparalleled skill and an unbreakable will. Yet, beyond the image of a champion with 6 NBA titles, beyond the awe-inspiring dunks and buzzer beaters that sent arenas into wild excitement, who exactly is Michael Jordan? What fueled his rise to be crowned the king of basketball? Why, even years after his retirement, does his name continue to echo through the halls of basketball history as an everlasting icon? And what is this African-American sports legend's life like today? Let's take a closer look and uncover the story. Michael Jordan's youth, the journey to legend. Once upon a time, there was a boy born in Brooklyn, New York, who would later grow up beneath the warm skies of Wilmington, North Carolina. He wasn't an instant basketball genius, nor a child destined for NBA stardom. But within him burned a fire that would one day blaze into relentless passion, determination, and an insatiable desire to win. That boy was none other than Michael Jordan. Jordan came into the world on February 17, 1963, into a humble but caring family. His parents, James and Dolores Jordan, were hardworking individuals who set high expectations for both academics and character. They wanted their 5 children to grasp the importance of discipline, commitment, and patience. James, a loving yet firm father, worked as a maintenance man at General Electric. Though he wasn't focused on basketball, he introduced Michael to sports, starting with baseball. He set up a simple basketball hoop in their backyard, not realizing that this very space would soon become the birthplace of his son's future greatness. While James brought Michael into the world of sports, it was Dolores, his mother, who shaped his unbreakable spirit. A determined bank worker, Dolores often reminded Michael of the value of persistence and grit. Anyone who met her could clearly see where Michael's relentless drive originated. Michael wasn't the only one using that backyard court. Alongside him was his older brother, Larry, just a year ahead, but far stronger. Each day, the brothers went head-to-head in fierce competitions, neither willing to give an inch. Though Larry was smaller, he was tough to outplay. Fast, durable, and always putting forth his best effort, Larry made every game a challenge. Michael, who was taller, had to work twice as hard to keep up. These contests often led to shouting matches and even tears. But it was in these very moments that Michael's fighting spirit was honed, never backing down. Even their mother, Dolores, sometimes had to step in when their rivalry became too intense. She knew this sibling competition could help toughen Michael up, but she didn't want it to turn into an obsession with always winning. At just 15 years old and standing 5 feet 9 inches, Jordan tried out for his high school basketball team at Laney High School in 1978. He dreamed of playing on the big stage, dazzling the crowd, and earning his place among the best. But then came the gut-wrenching blow. His name wasn't on the varsity roster. Instead, his taller classmate Leroy Smith, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, made the team. For Michael, it wasn't just a setback, it was an embarrassment. He felt disregarded, overlooked, and unworthy of the spot. But instead of giving up, he threw himself into his training. Hour after hour, he worked on his skills, strengthening his body and pushing himself further than ever before. Coach Herring, the very one who had cut him from the team, quietly watched Michael's progress. He began to see something changing in this young player, something that even Jordan hadn't fully recognized. By the summer of 1980, when Jordan attended the University of North Carolina's basketball camp, led by the legendary coach Dean Smith, he left everyone in awe. Roy Williams, an assistant coach at the time, later recalled, I think I just saw the best 6'4" high school player I've ever seen. It was here that Jordan evolved from a promising player into a true force in the game. His dedication and hard work were paying off. Soon after, he attended the 5-star camp, where the nation's best young talents gathered. Once again, Jordan didn't blend in. He stood out. Once Jordan joined the University of North Carolina, he wasn't treated any differently from the rest of the team. Dean Smith, a tough coach, always placed the team above individual stars. But Jordan never complained. He took it all in stride. He trained relentlessly, constantly striving to improve and pushing himself to new heights. Then, in 1982, came the pivotal moment. During the NCAA championship game against Georgetown, with only 15 seconds left, Jordan received the ball. The entire stadium held its breath. He jumped, took the shot, and swish, it went through. University of North Carolina clinched the championship. Dean Smith earned his first NCAA title, and for Jordan, this was only the beginning. A turning point and a glorious career. In 1984, a young man with fierce determination and limitless ambition entered the NBA, wearing the iconic red and black uniform of the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan wasn't merely a promising newcomer. He was a force of nature about to revolutionize the entire league. From the moment he stepped onto the court, he made sure the world took notice. His jaw-dropping dunks, pinpoint shooting, and relentless drive turned him into a one-of-a-kind sensation. At the time Jordan joined, the Chicago Bulls were a team struggling to gain attention, averaging only a few thousand fans per game. But his arrival changed everything. He brought with him an infectious energy and excitement that had never been seen in the franchise before. His style of play drew comparisons to the legendary Julius Erving. But Jordan added his own unique spark, an intensity that couldn't be described. However, the path to becoming a legend was never straightforward. In the 1985-86 season, a devastating injury sidelined Jordan for 64 games. For many athletes, such a setback would have been the end of their career. But for Jordan, it was merely another obstacle to conquer. Upon his return, he made history with an unforgettable performance against the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. 49 points in the first game, followed by a record-breaking 63 points in the second, a record that still stands today. Even Larry Bird, the Celtics star, could only say, "I think God disguised himself as Michael Jordan tonight." The 1986-87 season marked Jordan's return to dominance, as he became the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to score over 3,000 points in a single season. But personal achievements weren't all he sought. He was hungry for championships, and he realized that to win, he needed more than just his own talents. He needed a strong supporting cast. The Bulls management began to build a team around Jordan. They brought in key players like Scottie Pippen, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, and John Paxson, pieces that would prove crucial in their pursuit of a title. In 1991, after years of near misses, Jordan finally led the Bulls to their first NBA championship, defeating Magic Johnson's Los Angeles Lakers. But his journey didn't stop there. In 1992, the Bulls successfully defended their title by overcoming the Portland Trail Blazers. That summer, Jordan, along with the U.S. basketball Dream Team, dominated the Barcelona Olympics, winning gold in dominant fashion. In 1993, following a demanding playoff run, the Bulls secured their third consecutive title, beating the Phoenix Suns. Jordan was named Finals MVP once again, but just when it seemed like he was unstoppable, tragedy struck. That summer, Jordan's father, James, was tragically murdered in a robbery. Devastated by the loss and overwhelmed by media scrutiny of his personal life, Jordan made a surprising decision. He retired from basketball. He left the NBA with 3 championships, 3 MVP awards, and an unforgettable legacy. But Jordan couldn't stay away for long. In 1994-95, he briefly tried his hand at baseball, playing for the Birmingham Barons in the Chicago White Sox's minor league system. While his baseball career didn't yield great results, it gave him the time he needed to regain his focus. And then, basketball called him back. In March 1995, Jordan made his return with just 2 words: "I'm back." However, his comeback wasn't easy. The Bulls were eliminated early in the playoffs, leaving many to question if he could ever return to his former glory. The answer came the following season. After a summer of intense training, Jordan led the Bulls to a record-breaking 72-win season in 1995-96 and captured his 4th championship, defeating the Seattle Supersonics. The image of him holding the championship trophy, his first since his father's passing, became an indelible memory. And he wasn't done yet. The Bulls went on to win back-to-back titles in 1997 and 1998, solidifying Jordan's legacy. His iconic game-winning shot in the 1998 Finals against the Utah Jazz remains one of the most memorable moments in NBA history. Jordan briefly retired in 1999, but returned in 2001 with the Washington Wizards, playing until 2003. Although he didn't capture another championship, his presence was still felt even in his late 30s. More than just his championships or MVPs, Jordan's legacy is defined by his unwavering determination, his ability to conquer adversity, and his influence that reached far beyond the basketball court. The truth is undeniable. Michael Jordan is not merely a basketball player. He is an enduring legend. From basketball legend to elite billionaire, Michael Jordan's journey didn't end on the basketball court. He didn't just rule the realm of sports. He surpassed expectations, becoming one of the highest-paid athletes in history. From his humble beginnings in basketball, Jordan built a billion-dollar empire, turning his name into an international brand. So, how did this remarkable transformation take place? Michael Jordan wasn't just a player, he was an icon, a symbol of greatness on the basketball court. Over 15 seasons with the Chicago Bulls and Washington Wizards, Jordan captured 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, led the league in scoring 10 times, and set numerous personal records that remain untouchable today. His games were far more than just contests for victory. They were heroic sagas defined by sweat, determination, and flawless execution. What's surprising to many is how much Jordan actually earned from his NBA career. You might assume that a player of his stature earned hundreds of millions from the game, but that wasn't the case. Throughout his illustrious career, Michael Jordan made just $90 million in NBA salary, a remarkable sum, yet modest compared to today's superstars like LeBron James or Stephen Curry, who signed contracts worth hundreds of millions over a few seasons. So, why didn't a player as legendary as Jordan earn more from his salary? When Jordan was selected 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls in the 1984 NBA draft, his rookie contract paid him around $550,000 annually. Quite small, given the tremendous impact he had on the team. Let's not forget, during his very first season, Jordan made an immediate splash, averaging 28.2 points per game and winning the Rookie of the Year award. In the years that followed, Jordan continued to dominate the league and turn the Chicago Bulls into an elite team. However, due to contract regulations at the time and the team's restricted salary cap, he earned between $2 million and $3 million annually for nearly a decade. For a player who would go on to change the history of the NBA, this compensation clearly didn't reflect his true worth. It wasn't until 1996 that the Bulls finally recognized the invaluable asset they had in Jordan and began to pay him what he deserved. During his last 2 seasons with the Bulls, 1996 to 1998, he earned a total of $63 million, including a record-breaking $30.1 million salary in the 1996 to 97 season and $33.1 million in the 1997 to 98 season. 1997 to 98 season. the highest in NBA history at that time. Even with these lofty salaries, Jordan still wasn't the highest paid athlete in sports. Understanding that his playing days wouldn't last forever, he took a different path, one that would bring in much greater financial rewards. In 1984, a deal that seemed typical at the time dramatically changed Jordan's life. Nike, a rising sneaker company, saw potential in the young Chicago Bulls star and signed him to a contract worth $500,000 per year, a huge deal in those days. But the real game changer in this contract was that Jordan didn't just receive a fixed salary. He also secured a percentage of the profits from the shoes, and that's how Air Jordan came to be. In its inaugural year, the Air Jordan line generated $126 million in sales, far beyond anyone's expectations. From there, the Jordan brand exploded into a global phenomenon, helping Nike rake in billions each year. In 2022 alone, the Jordan brand generated $5.1 billion in revenue, with Jordan earning $256 million in royalties, many times his total NBA salary. Beyond Nike, Jordan formed lucrative partnerships with top companies like Gatorade, Hanes, and McDonald's, earning a staggering $1.8 billion in endorsements over the course of his career. No other athlete comes close to matching his endorsement earnings. While Nike helped make Jordan a multimillionaire, his business ventures pushed him into an entirely new realm, transforming him into the first billionaire athlete in history. One of Jordan's boldest moves was purchasing the Charlotte Hornets, an NBA team he had briefly played for in his final years. In 2010, Jordan invested $275 million to acquire a majority stake in the team, a decision that raised many eyebrows. The Charlotte Hornets weren't a powerhouse. They lacked star players and had a small fan base. But Jordan's vision was far-reaching. He didn't buy the team just to own it. Under his leadership, the team's value skyrocketed as the NBA rapidly grew and expanded globally. By 2023, Jordan decided to sell a majority of his stake in the Hornets at a staggering $3 billion valuation, locking in enormous profits and solidifying his reputation as a shrewd investor. But Jordan's ambitions didn't stop with basketball. He diversified his investments into numerous areas. In 2020, he launched the 23XI racing team to compete in NASCAR's Cup Series, quickly making a name in an entirely new arena. He also holds shares in the Miami Marlins MLB and has invested in DraftKings, a leading sports betting company. Jordan was also quick to recognize the potential of blockchain, investing in Dapper Labs, the company behind NBA Top Shot, a platform for buying and selling digital NBA collectibles. With his vast fortune, Jordan owns luxurious properties across the United States, runs upscale restaurants, and operates golf courses under his personal brand. Jordan doesn't just make money, he multiplies it. He knows the value of his personal brand, how to leverage his fame for smart investments, and, most importantly, he never lets his wealth sit idle. With an estimated net worth of $3.22 billion, Michael Jordan is now the wealthiest athlete on the planet, outstripping any other sports legend. From earning just $550,000 per year in his early NBA days, Jordan has built a billion-dollar empire, proving that his legacy extends far beyond the basketball court and into the business world. With such an extraordinary career and immense wealth, many might wonder how a tycoon like Michael Jordan spends his money. Well, as the saying goes, never tell the rich how to spend their money, because their indulgence often exceeds anything you can imagine, and Michael Jordan is no exception. The real estate empire of legendary Michael Jordan. When people think of Michael Jordan, the first images that come to mind are of his incredible basketball feats, his soaring jumps, and his 6 NBA championships. However, beyond his legendary sports career, Jordan is also a sharp businessman with a refined taste for luxury. His expansive real estate collection, which includes extravagant homes in Chicago, North Carolina, Florida, and Utah, stands as a testament to his wealth and lavish lifestyle. Each property serves not just as a place to live, but as a symbol of his success and status as one of the richest athletes in the world. What makes Michael Jordan's mansions stand out? If one residence truly embodies his legendary status, it is his estate in Highland Park, Illinois, an extraordinary home he spent over 4 years meticulously designing to match his personal tastes. This sprawling mansion covers 56,000 square feet, 5,200 square meters, and rests on 7 acres of land. From the moment you enter, Jordan's iconic number 23, his jersey number, is prominently displayed. Inside, every inch has been custom crafted to meet his desires. The estate boasts a magnificent living room with expansive glass windows showcasing the surrounding nature, a top-of-the-line gym that rivals any professional sports facility, a luxury wine cellar housing some of the world's finest bottles, and even a private golf course tailored to his post-retirement passion. Naturally, no Jordan property would be complete without a state-of-the-art basketball court. Although this mansion is a luxurious masterpiece, Jordan has faced difficulty selling it. Initially listed at $29 million in 2012, it lingered on the market unsold for years, eventually prompting him to lower the price to $14.8 million. However, even at the reduced price, the home has failed to attract a buyer, with its highly personalized design proving a challenge for potential owners to envision themselves living there. Another notable property in Jordan's portfolio is his lakeside mansion in Cornelius, North Carolina. His peaceful retreat, where he often escapes following demanding business engagements. This 12,300 square foot, 1,143 square meters home features 6 spacious bedrooms with floor-to-ceiling windows that provide stunning views of the surrounding nature. The interior combines modern and classic styles, including a large living room with a natural stone fireplace, a luxurious dining room perfect for entertaining guests, and an outdoor area with an infinity pool, BBQ station, and garden that overlooks the serene lake. Jordan acquired this mansion in 2013 for $2.8 million, and experts now estimate its value to have grown to $4.8 million. In addition to his lakeside and urban homes, Jordan once owned a vacation mansion in Park City, Utah, an area famous for its breathtaking scenery and upscale ski resorts. This nearly 9,600 square foot, 892 square meters estate is set on a 10-acre lot, offering panoramic mountain views. The warm interior features a combination of wood and natural stone with oak ceilings that create a spacious yet cozy feel. The property includes a private theater for sports or family entertainment, a gym with a golf simulator for rainy days, and an outdoor area with a BBQ station, an outdoor fireplace, and an infinity pool. Jordan put this mansion up for sale in 2019 at $7.5 million, but it has yet to find a buyer. Experts now value it at over $10 million. Although he owns multiple properties, reports indicate that Jordan primarily resides in a mansion in Jupiter, Florida, one of the most coveted locations for the ultra-wealthy. This 27,000 square foot, 2,508 square meters estate was designed to his exact preferences, featuring an expansive living room perfect for hosting grand gatherings, a vast outdoor swimming pool ideal for Florida's tropical climate, and a cutting-edge security system that guarantees complete privacy for the Jordan family. While details about this mansion are scarce, estimates suggest Jordan spent approximately $20 million to build it. In addition to these grand estates, Michael Jordan once owned an opulent 3-story apartment in Chicago, where he lived with his former wife, Juanita Vinoy. This 8,000 square foot, 743 square meters apartment had 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. After their divorce in 2006, Jordan left the apartment to his ex-wife, who later sold it in 2014 for $3.2 million. Michael Jordan is not only a basketball legend, but also a savvy real estate investor. While some of his properties have proven difficult to sell due to their highly personalized designs, each mansion he owns unmistakably represents the luxurious and sophisticated lifestyle of a true icon. Michael Jordan and his elite car collection. If Michael Jordan's true passion is basketball, then speed ranks as a close second. After achieving everything on the basketball court, Jordan found a new form of excitement on the open road. The roar of powerful engines, the sheer force of high-performance vehicles, and the impeccable elegance of luxury supercars. Michael Jordan's car collection is more than just a list of extravagant cars owned by the rich. It is a carefully curated collection of automotive masterpieces, from classic American muscle cars to top-tier European sports cars. Each vehicle not only reflects his refined taste, but also tells a part of the story of his luxurious lifestyle and intense love for speed. Jordan's passion for cars runs so deep that he doesn't simply own them, he lives with them. Those who have met him in person often share that if he's not on the golf course or negotiating a multi-million-dollar deal, he's likely behind the wheel of one of his prized cars, relishing the thrill of each acceleration. Michael Jordan's passion for speed began early in his NBA career when he bought a Chevrolet Corvette C4, a quintessential American muscle car. With its stylish design and powerful engine, the Corvette C4 was the perfect match for a rising star like Jordan. But this was just the start of his journey. As his career soared and his wealth grew, his car collection evolved, adding more high-performance and prestigious models to his garage. In the 1990s, as Jordan's career reached its peak, he also turned his attention to European sports cars, especially Ferrari. Soon, his garage was filled with legends such as the Ferrari 512 TR and the Ferrari 550 Maranello, both cars known for their stunning looks and extraordinary performance. These were more than just vehicles. They were statements of elegance and high status. Ferrari quickly became one of Jordan's favorite brands, with many of its models making their way into his collection. But Jordan's car obsession didn't stop with just one brand. He also developed a strong affinity for Porsche, the German manufacturer famous for its flawless blend of speed and style. He was frequently seen driving a Porsche 911 Turbo S, one of the brand's most powerful models, or a Porsche 993 Turbo S, a car known for its timeless yet formidable design. To Jordan, Porsche wasn't merely a sports car. It was a masterpiece, a perfect marriage of performance and luxury. Naturally, once Jordan entered the world of supercars, he couldn't ignore the greatest automotive creations. Among the most expensive and remarkable cars in his collection is the Bugatti Veyron, a supercar that once held the title of the world's fastest car, reaching an astonishing top speed of 250 miles per hour, about 402 kilometers per hour. With a price nearing $2 million, the Bugatti Veyron is a machine meant for the select few who can afford such an extraordinary vehicle. Along with the Bugatti, Jordan's collection includes rare and collectible cars like the McLaren Mercedes SLR 722, one of the most distinctive sports cars ever created. With its powerful engine, aerodynamic design, and unparalleled driving experience, the McLaren Mercedes SLR 722 was a fitting choice for a legend like Jordan. But Jordan's passion for cars doesn't just extend to sleek two-door sports cars. He also has an appreciation for luxury SUVs, such as the Range Rover and Cadillac XLR-V. These vehicles offer comfort and practicality for long road trips, all while exuding strength and elegance. For Jordan, owning an SUV is about more than transportation. It's about enjoying comfort on extended drives. From Corvette to Bugatti, from Porsche to Ferrari, Michael Jordan doesn't simply own these cars. He lives with them. Every car in his collection tells a different part of his journey, from his rise as a young athlete to his transformation into a global icon and business mogul. For Jordan, speed is more than just a thrill. It's a way of life. Whether on the court or behind the wheel, he's always leading the pack. Luxury yachts and the high life lifestyle. On the basketball court, Michael Jordan was a fierce competitor, dominating every game with unmatched resolve. Yet away from the court spotlight, he entered a world all his own, a world of deep blue waters, opulent coastlines, and luxurious yachts gliding across sun-kissed seas. If speed was his passion on land with supercars, then on the water, he found true indulgence in the serenity and luxury of yachts. Michael Jordan isn't simply a yacht enthusiast. He is a true connoisseur of the finest vessels where the world's most extravagant comforts come together. From majestic luxury yachts to sleek, high-performance ships, his collection reflects the grandeur of a billionaire's lifestyle. One of the standout yachts he's owned is Mr. Terrible, a $21 million masterpiece designed to meet the standards of the world's wealthiest. More than just a vessel for sea travel, this yacht is a floating palace complete with an opulent living room with fine wood and leather, an advanced entertainment system, and a home theater for the ultimate cinematic experience. The dining area is where Jordan shares extravagant meals with friends, while the sun deck and mini pool offer a peaceful escape on the open ocean. Measuring over 150 feet, Mr. Terrible is large enough to offer ultimate comfort, yet agile enough to navigate the world's most stunning seascapes. It's Jordan's personal retreat from the public eye, where he can unwind to the calming rhythm of the waves. If Mr. Terrible embodies luxury, then Joy is a true work of art in the yachting world. Stretching an incredible 230 feet, this super yacht boasts a minimalist yet sophisticated design, perfect for the elite. Joy isn't just a yacht for anyone. Even if you have the money, owning it is no simple task. Renting this yacht for just 1 week costs an astonishing $811,000, and if Jordan were to purchase it, the price tag would exceed $80 million. What makes Joy so desirable isn't just its elegant open concept design and sweeping ocean views, but its unmatched amenities. It offers a hydrotherapy pool for ultimate relaxation, a high-end gym to keep Jordan's fitness routine intact while on vacation, and an entertainment room with a private theater to relive legendary moments from his career. Of course, Michael Jordan's timepieces, a masterclass in luxury. Michael Jordan has always been the master of his own time. On the court, he transformed every tick of the clock into a moment for the history books. Off the court, he showcases his success and style through a collection of multi-million-dollar luxury watches, each one not just a tool for telling time, but a powerful symbol of prestige and elegance. Among the many exceptional pieces in his collection, the Rolex Daytona stands out as a symbol of both speed and luxury. However, for someone of Jordan's stature, Rolex is merely the starting point. He enhances his collection with the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, a timepiece famed for its bold and unconventional design, mirroring the fearless spirit and competitive nature of a true champion. But the crown jewel of his collection is undoubtedly the Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Tourbillon, valued at an eye-popping $1.25 million. This isn't just a timepiece, it's a work of art featuring an intricately crafted skeleton movement, a deep sapphire blue bracelet, and flawless detailing that exudes grandeur. Every detail speaks to an unparalleled level of craftsmanship, making it a perfect match for Jordan's legacy of excellence. Jordan's passion for watches goes beyond just price and exclusivity. Each piece in his collection is a reflection of his character, precision, refinement, and an unwavering commitment to greatness. Whether it's a classic Rolex, a daring Audemars Piguet, or the breathtaking Ulysses Nardin, every watch in his collection tells a story of ambition, hard work, and success. For Michael Jordan, Watches are more than mere accessories. They are powerful symbols of achievement, expressions of personal identity, and timeless reminders of the legacy he continues to build. Michael Jordan's private life, a legacy of family and privacy. Michael Jordan's basketball career is legendary, with 6 championships earned with the Chicago Bulls, cementing his place in NBA history. But behind the spotlight and beyond the court, his personal life tells a very different story. One rooted in privacy, discretion, and a deep commitment to family values. Despite his immense fame, Jordan has always placed family at the forefront. He's often spoken about how being a husband and father gives him balance, helping him focus beyond the world of basketball. While his career is often the subject of public discussion, his family life remains fiercely protected and treasured. Jordan has been married twice. His first marriage to Juanita Vinoy lasted 17 years, from 1989 until their divorce in 2006. Together, they had 3 children, Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine. After their divorce, Jordan married Yvette Prieto in 2013, and in 2014, they welcomed twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel. Although born into the shadow of their father's legendary career, Jordan's children have carved their own paths, many continuing their connection to basketball in their unique ways. Marcus Jordan, born on December 24, 1990, played basketball in high school and at the University of Central Florida, but chose to step away from a professional career. Instead, he ventured into business, founding Trophy Room, an upscale sneaker boutique inspired by his father's legacy. He is currently dating Larsa Pippen, a reality star from The Real Housewives of Miami. Jeffrey Jordan, born on November 18, 1988, played basketball at the University of Illinois from 2007 to 2009. He has spoken often about his father's influence on his decision to pursue basketball. Our family's competitive environment prepared us for the real world in the best way, Jeffrey shared in a 2020 interview with Good Morning America. Now married to Radina Aniva, he contributes to the growth of the Jordan brand, continuing his father's legendary empire. The youngest of Jordan's 3 older children, Jasmine Jordan, born on December 7, 1992, took a different path, pursuing a degree in sports management at Syracuse University. There, she met Rakeem Christmas, a former professional basketball player who is now her husband. The couple welcomed their first child, Rakeem Michael Christmas, What do you think about Michael Jordan's life, career, and lifestyle? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, all the information in this video has been gathered from trustworthy sources and is for reference purposes only. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep the conversation going.